As we look at the resource monitor and the CPU graph up here, you see a blue line and then this green line down here that you can barely see running. So what are this blue line and green line stuff? Well, the blue line might throw you off because this shows 100% up here, and it looks like I'm using near 100% of my CPU. Well, I'm not. Actually, the blue line is what I have available to me. So I have near 100% available, and I'm just barely using any. Now, if I really want to see using a lot, let's run something that uses a lot. So I'm going to start up, well, let's start up a mining, a crypto coin mining operation. That should use a lot of CPU. So I'm going to go back to my desktop. I have a CPU, I have a miner right here. I'm going to go ahead and start that miner operation up. We'll minimize that and we'll go back to our resource monitor. And let's watch this graph and see what happens, and you can already begin to see it happening. Okay, as this thing unfolds, you can see I'm using a ton of CPU, although it looks like this blue line is pegged up here at 100%. Let's go over to the CPU and see if we can figure out what's going on here. I'm going to click the CPU tab over here on the left. And you can see that I've got each of my cores running here. And, I see what's going on here. Every other core is running at nearly full. So it looks like my miner here is using all of the even numbered cores. So the CPU core number 6 is at full. Core number 7 is almost not running at all. And then 8 is running at full. 9 is not running. Every other core is being used for my mining, and then every other core is being left open, except 15 is used. It looks like 15 is being used for some of these other things that the CPU is needed for. For example, this application that I'm using to record this video is probably running on CPU 15 here, or maybe CPU 1 down here. So that's what looks like is going on. It looks like this blue line is probably reporting on the empty cores, and then this green line is the one recording all of these even number cores for the mining operation. Let's stop my miner. I'm going to click on here and click close window, and these things should all begin to disappear here as that miner stops. And there they go, dropping out.